Hello and welcome to Acton TV sports coverage of Colonial Football here. I'm here with Mark Shire at Leary Field. Mark, it's good to be here tonight.
Yeah, it's getting a little colder now.
It is, and I just came off of Lake Winnipesaukee on the coldest sail of my life. I'm lucky to be here, Mark.
You looked frozen when you got here.
I'll tell you, it was gusting 29 out there, so I'm excited to be safe and sound and ready to watch a good old Colonial Football game against the LS Warriors. And it's going to be a good one. I love when these two teams get together, Mark. But let's just hold off on the analysis. We'll be right back after this word from Acton Pharmacy.
I'm DINNO, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back to Acton TV sports coverage of Colonials Football. Now it's time for the Acton Pharmacy pregame show.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Lito, Mark Shire here, and Mark, it is cold. I think it's going to get down about 34 degrees tonight or so, and but thank God the wind has died down, and as the Colonials get ready to take on the LS Warriors, and usually this is a game for the century, but these two teams come in with mixed results this year, Mark. And last week was a good week, but I love when we get down to the LS Warriors.
Yeah, I'll tell you, used to seeing these two teams play for the DCL large title, and right now these two teams are the bottom dwellers in the DCL. And I'm looking at the Lincoln Sudbury roster. They're 1-5 this year.
Yep.
And I go down this roster, I don't see a lot of 12s. I see a lot of 10s and 11s. And in fact, their quarterback, Dan Ryan, number 9, is only a junior, and he's one of the captains of this team. So you can see how young this team is, and they're very much in a way like Acton Boxborough. Acton Boxborough is loaded with talented sophomores and juniors, and both these teams are really playing for nothing tonight in terms of the playoffs. Numerically, Acton Boxborough cannot make the playoffs regardless of what happens tonight. Last week we talked about the fact that they needed some help from Peabody in particular. Peabody won, so AB is not going to make the playoffs, and in fact there's a very good possibility that their first playoff opponent may be Chelmsford, which hasn't won a game this year. But like you say, the LS Acton Boxborough game is always a huge game. Two coaches that have deep respect for one another, that have coached against each other for many years. Tom Lopez for Lincoln Sudbury, and so it's always going to be a great game.
Yeah, Coach Lopez was scouting us last week, as we said. He got quite a chuckle when we included him on our opening. But so he was personally scouting this team. So that kind of says it all. When even in a down season like that, Coach Lopez goes to the game to scout AB and see where we are. And I think we're getting a little bit healthier as we go into tonight. So I like the fact that this team put together a good game last week. It really, as we said, I think that the theme is still on the table with Acton Boxborough, which is, can we put together 4 quarters of football?
That's the key. The key is consistency.
Yeah.
And we've shown flashes of real brilliance, some really tough football, but just maintaining it is really going to be the key.
It really is interesting. Maybe one of the better passing games that AB's produced in a long time, and in any given 4 minutes, I think we're a top 10 team in Massachusetts.
Absolutely.
So with that, what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
This has been the Acton Pharmacy pregame show.
Prasad DINNO, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Today's game has been brought to you by Gallant Insurance, the STEINBERG-LALLI Charitable Foundation, Harsip and Stewart Family Law, Shire, Caton and Epstein PVC, Post Road Carpet and Wine.
Welcome back, everybody. On Go Mark. It's a beautiful night, actually. I think the winds died down. A nice crisp.
It is crisp.
fall.
Yeah, crisp is a good way of putting it. Crisp, getting to be chilly. I'll make an observation, and I may be proven wrong at the end of the game. I've been watching these two teams on the sidelines and just taking a look at their body language. And if body language is any sign, this is going to be Acton Boxborough night tonight. Lincoln Sudbury just looks like they don't want to be here. Acton Boxborough looks like they're really ready to play, and we'll see what happens.
That's a great call. Junior Almeida kicks a pooch kick to about the 29, and it's all covered by. Wait.
Oh, we got a break there, Tim.
They
They
blew the whistle, huh?
They blew the whistle, and LS was going to recover that ball, and that whistle was blown prematurely. I don't know if he thought it went out of bounds or not, but he blew that whistle early, and that would have been an LS recovery.
And I think Coach.
Oh, they're going to give it to LS.
Coach Maver's in fighting for the football right now.
Well, he should be, because they blew the whistle. Once that whistle blows, that play is dead.
And
if they made a mistake, Tim, they made a mistake. You can't compound a mistake with another mistake.
I agree, and I think they blew two whistles really right in a row. So let's see. It's hard to tell.
They're giving it to Lincoln Sudbury, and Coach Maver, the whole coaching staff of Acton Boxborough can't believe it. Tim, that is a bad call. Take a look. If we can get this on replay, I don't know if we have replay on this play, but look at this. Well, there's the ball, and it's up, and he blew the whistle.
Coach Maver is livid.
A really, really bad call. One of the worst calls I have ever seen.
He's going to get kicked out of
One
the
of
game.
the worst calls I've ever seen, and I've never seen Coach Maver so animated.
All right, we got to play football now and run off tackle.
Yeah, it's one of their kickoff returners, Trevor Van Leer.
Yep. About 4 or 5 yards. AB's got to get into focus now. It's a huge break for LS there. They blew the whistle.
Suddenly LS is also woken up. I mean, talk about energizing a team. Got the ball on the 20-yard line.
Dan Ryan in shotgun. Looks to throw a screen, and he is caught down. Bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, it'd be about 3rd and 5. This would be a huge hold if we could stop the Warriors on this play
Here's the replay here.
Jack Amaral on the play. Good stop.
3rd and about 4.
3rd and 4. And the scouting report says watch the bootleg. This quarterback, junior Dan Ryan, likes to run the bootleg, particularly on 3rd down.
They run a Delaware, and it's cut down. There's no first down there.
All right, fourth down.
On the carry for Lincoln Sudbury.
Well, it's a good spot on the ball from the far side of the field, but let's see where
No, they gave it to
they
him.
gave it to him.
Yeah, yeah, that was once again very disadvantageous for AB.
Here's the replay. Let's see where this ball gets down here. They're going to run this play, so let's call this first here. Both teams run the same offense, although LS is a little bit more variable. They do a quick toss and reverses direction, and he gets out in the flat, and he's got a shot at the end zone, and just short.
Right at the 1 yard line.
Curtis Taylor.
Well, that's Curtis Taylor. He's a little guy. Number 2.
Run to the outside.
Number 3.
On the play.
We got a flag on the play here. It's going to come back. Well, let's see if these breaks start evening up a little bit here.
Go against the Warriors.
We're going to march him back to the 22-yard line. It'll be first and 20.
A block in the back on Lincoln Sudbury. 10-yard penalty, first and 20 for the Warriors.
All right, you can see more of a multiple offense as Ellis goes into a spread. And he's under pressure as Dan Ryan gets away. He throws the ball deep, and it is complete for a touchdown. So that energy, as you said, it was flat to begin with, gets transferred on that bad call.
They were flatlining, and Dan Ryan bought enough time to allow Junior Almeida, who's their top receiver, to clear the zone and cut toward the sideline. Almeida was going on a post pattern and then broke it off. You can see him going to the sideline. And easy pickings for LS.
All right, here's the extra point. And almost blocked. That was close, but LS goes up 7-0 with 8:47 to go in the first quarter.
Well, that was a gift touchdown.
8:47 left in the first quarter.
And we'll see how the Colonials respond here.
Nothing.
Well, Tim, honestly, I've seen some calls, but I haven't seen clear. And they had time to talk it over. They were conferring, and they knew that whistle had blown well before the time that the
And it
LS
wasn't
guy.
an inadvertent whistle, Mark. There was actually two or three whistles blown there.
Exactly.
It was very, clear. That's unfortunate.
All right, it's time now to turn our direction away from the referees and back onto the AB offense. Number 47, Chris Kelly is actually number 7, not Kelly. Junior Almeida is going to kick off.
You're cheering Colonials led by
Right, who's Almeida again with the pooch kick right to the same spot in the field. This time it's caught and taken up to Kyle Campusano to across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Boy, what a game Campusano had last week. He looked like the galloping ghost last week. I think he only had like 3 rushes, but every one of them was a highlight reel.
It was great. I saw our coach Gallant.
He said Bill Maver is still complaining to the officials.
All right, up the middle we go, and wow, Kyle Tobin with a good 6-yard run. That's a good sign, Mark. When that play is running well, that opens up the entire offense.
I just feel like they're going to be able to do this all night long. I still believe that they're going to walk away with this ball game.
Wow, hard.
Oh, good hit.
At the line.
And that was, once again, Junior Almeida, who's so far in the first 3 minutes of this game is certainly the player of the game here.
3rd down and 3.
Colonials brings up 3rd down and 3.
we ran that same play.
I would be surprised if Kyle Tobin didn't get the ball here. Oh.
And he is hustling, but he's not going to get it there based on that spot. And of course, the ref, you know, it's a yard shorter than that from almost everything you see here.
That's a good full yard for 4th down. I'm sure that they're going to go for it. Absolutely. It's actually a little bit more than a yard. It's a yard and a football for a 4th down play here.
And not a flex here. And look at LS. Wow, what an explosion up the middle of Kyle Tobin. I mean, that was the most explosive quick dive. Watch the replay here.
Right, he's just bullying his way through, but once again, good line play. But a lot of that was just Kyle Tobin determined to get that 1st down.
All right, we do it Delaware, and good pursuit by the Warriors.
And you saw that same play, that same Delaware sweep 3 times last week with Camposano running.
And a very short game for the Colonials.
Boy, last week the opening play was that 60-yard strike to Nick Chirostek, and unfortunately that was called back due to a penalty. But what a catch and a throw!
Beautiful.
Oh, that's
Maybe
5 yards.
It looks like. And they'll mark off 5. Bring up 2nd and 15, maybe 14.
False start on the Colonials. 5-yard penalty remains 2nd down.
Bring up AB's first pass, I believe, here.
Well, I wouldn't bet on it, Tim. You know, it's with AB, you never know.
Look at look at how LS is stacking the line, though. They are just saying, hey.
There we go.
Ooh, boy, tipped up, and Jack
Boy, if we can take a look at that replay, you'll see that ball tipping off Jack Maddox's hands and just hanging there tantalizingly in the air. Look at that, it's just up there and no. All right, 3rd and long here.
That's a Darryl Revis steak sandwich up there.
3rd and long. Not the favorite down and distance for the Acton Boxborough Colonials. Never has been.
All right, play action. And incomplete.
Almost.
Intended for, was that, I can't quite pick it up out there.
Yeah, that was very Camposano.
Camposano, yeah. And Kyle Tobin was right in the area as well.
Kyle Tobin, yeah.
It was.
Broken up in the play by
All right, AB will punt.
That will bring up 4th down.
Again, consistency, Mark, right now. We just need to string together these drives. This team looks so good on any given individual play or series of plays.
Right.
Just short
tough
kick
punt.
and
Tough punt. I think
wow.
just waited on that a little too much, and Connor Cates unable to handle the punting duty, so Connor Duhamel with his first punt of the season. So LS has great field position once again on the 43-yard line.
In Colonial territory to start. And they go with the read option now. All right, Dan Ryan with a keeper.
Good play by
nothing
Pete
there.
Lakauskas. Pete would not let him get away, just wrapped him up there.
Here's the replay here. Watch this. So, you know, you contain Dan Ryan. I think you go a long way to win this game.
No gain on the play. Second and a little more than 10.
We had a lot of penetration there.
Yeah, he just hung on for dear life. And,
Second and 10.
No gain.
AB with an all-out blitz, and LS gets a seam on the outside for a 6 or 7 yard run.
Curtis Taylor on the carry for
Okay, that's
Taylor on the
Curtis
carry.
Taylor. And I'm surprised that we haven't seen number 5, Ethan McCullough. I don't know if what his status is. He had a breakout game as a junior, breakout game against Cambridge last couple of weeks ago with 3 touchdowns.
Hot dogs, chili, pizza, candy, and all kinds
All right,
of
3rd
good
and
stuff.
5. Ball's dropped. Dan Ryan scrambling, and he, incomplete.
Almost,
And what
my
a-
goodness.
Pass is intended for number 5, Ethan McCullough.
All right.
And there's Ethan McCullough. Well, that answered that question. But you can see the mobility of Dan Ryan just keeping those plays
Here's the replay.
going. Look
him.
at this.
Oh,
And he was down there, and
put the ball right
almost.
on the
I
money.
mean, that was a very catchable pass. And they're going for it on 4th down, 4th and about 5.
Wow.
Good field position for AB if we stop him.
Double wing. And it's a quick kick off that formation, and that's not very good either as it goes out of, well, it gets a good bounce. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Not bad, 12-yard
Okay.
line.
All right.
A pitch to a punt.
All right, so we held them with good field position, and now it's time, as you say, to just get a little consistency, get a drive together, and string a few first downs together and mix it up a little bit. I would like to see Mitch Daugherty involved a little bit more in our offense. I think that he can be a great weapon.
Present the first ever AB Football and Cheer Workday fundraiser. That's Saturday, November 7th from 10 a to 1 p.
Look at this. 9 in a box. And well covered by Ellis. They're just bringing everybody in the run game.
Campusano on the carry.
Campusano on the
Brought down
run.
by number 78, Keeney.
Yeah, they've got essentially everybody up at the line of scrimmage. That's gonna force
Football players and cheerleaders to come to your home.
Sarnelli to put the ball in the air, even deep in his own territory.
General yard work, stack firewood, whatever you need it to do as long as it doesn't include power tools. Go to abfootball.org for more information. Spots is going up quickly.
And nothing there as it looked like a late hit almost there, but
Campusano on the carry.
3rd down to bring 3rd and long, as you said, Mark. I think play action's open on 1st down tonight the way they're stacking.
3rd down.
All right now, missing Connor Cates. Huge loss without Connor Cates here.
Ten in the box.
Flag down on the play.
You see Liam Murray out there at the wingback slot, really as a decoy so far
Yeah,
tonight.
right. And once again, we don't know the health status of Liam Murray. It's 5 yards again. There goes Connor Cates,
Remaining 3rd down.
and we'll see exactly how effective Connor Cates is. He had a real bad ankle injury last week. He actually stayed in the game, and
This could be a quick kick.
yeah, this looks like it would be.
There it
Yep,
is,
you
yeah.
called it.
See if we get a good roll. That's a good decision.
That's about as good as you can get from that area.
Out of bounds.
And how many times have you seen consecutive quick kicks? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Wow.
But all right, 1st and 10 for Lincoln Sudbury.
Number 22.
Again, inside. Has Lincoln Sudbury been anywhere but in colonial territory since the start of the game? I don't think so.
Not at all. No, they've got great field position. As Jerry McGavick, the great voice of Jerry McGavick, says, once again, inside AB territory. I got to work on my Jerry McGavick impression.
This time in a little pistol as Curtis Taylor picks up another 3 or 4 yards.
Okay, here
LS
comes McCullough.
LS changing personnel.
Picks up about 3 on the play, 2nd down. Another quick reminder, folks, 50-50 raffle. Look for those freshman parents walking around. Buy your tickets now.
Oh, looked like
Ryan.
someone went early there.
The pass is complete on the outside. He gets free. He cuts over the middle, and he is going to keep his balance in the end zone for another score by LS.
Okay, that is Steve Brackett. He's only a sophomore.
Here's the replay, Mark, and this is just going to be tough to watch here. Here's the throw to the outside.
That's Alex
Brackett
Dillon.
breaks the tackle right there, cuts on the inside, and all good blocks, and LS goes up 13-0 with 1:32 to go in a quarter, and the kick is up, and it is good.
Yeah, we had Alex Dillon as number 6 on the Lincoln Sudbury roster, but he appears to be number 11, 5'10", 175-pound senior. One of the few seniors on the team in skilled position. So what a great prediction of mine, huh?
Every Wednesday night.
Boy.
If you have Comcast, tune into Channel 8.
And you don't want to make any excuses at any point in the game, but
thanks to Acton TV.
you don't want to look back on this game and say, hey, the first play set the tone for the game, because if you let that happen as a team, it's on you.
It really is.
Fantastic job. Acton TV Wednesday nights 8 p.m. Tune in. Unless you're watching the WBIN.
Jerry's a funny guy.
And they kick it away this time. And up the sideline we go, and good cutaway there, and keep across to the 35-yard line. Good field position for AB.
All right, Kyle Capizano getting his name. Capizano getting his name called quite a bit here today.
And also number 29, Aaron Gigliotti.
There's Liam Murray coming out, and looks just a little gimpy there. I think he's just playing decoy tonight for the most part, Mark.
Glad I've got relatives up here in the booth to help me with that one. First down, AB.
There it is, a first down throw, and it is, see, is it complete?
So now he's pass intended for Cal Sullivan.
Cal Sullivan playing receiver now.
2nd and 10, AB.
Incomplete. But he was open, and they have to throw, Ellis is saying, we're going to dare you to throw the ball.
They're going to have to throw, and that's why you got to get Maddox and Doherty involved here.
Wow,
or Kyle Tobin, possibly. Yeah. I forgot old number 33. Always good in a pinch.
Taken down by number 11, Alex.
Bring up 3rd and 3, maybe long 2 here.
And that's a 3rd down and about 3 for AD.
This is a conversion that they almost really have to make here at this point with the first quarter winding down.
And
once again, another jump, another 5 yards.
They'll make it 3rd and 8.
That changes the whole complexion. That puts us in a passing situation here, 3rd and 8.
That is a 5-yard penalty for a false start on AB and a timeout by AB.
We got a timeout. Let's take a look at the power rankings. If we can bring up the power rankings and we can show you just exactly where AB is in the Division I North standings. You can see Coach Maver really tearing into his team right now. He can't be happy with anybody right now.
So 3rd down and 8. And the ball's on the 38-yard line.
3rd down for AB.
Back to pass, and Zarnelli is sacked for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, that's Vondre Parham, only 5'9", 190 pounds.
Here's a replay here. You see the pressure.
Yeah, he got around Jack Maddox, and now we got a 4th down, and we're kicking again.
This time.
Now Connor Cates is in.
Yeah.
And let's see how that ankle is. He was really gimpy last week. Good
He
kick,
gets
though.
off a good one. Right on the outside, and well covered by AB.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter, and it's been exactly the opposite of what I expected tonight. And we'll bring up those power rankings. We'll show you where Acton Boxborough is. Don't forget, we're playing against a team that is 1-5 this year. Their only win has been against Cambridge, and they've had trouble scoring points. They haven't been able to score more than 14 points in a game this year, except against Cambridge.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back, folks.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Mark, let's see those power rankings as
Okay, you got 12 teams, Division I North. You see Acton Boxborough is stuck in number 9. They're not gonna go over Peabody. Too many points. And Chelmsford is winless. They're in 12th, so we could very well play Chelmsford next week in the first round of the so-called consolation series.
what a strange position to see Chelmsford with the 100 players on that team. All right, 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 44. Dan Ryan with a keeper as he runs outside and has some room as he picks his way up for about an 8-yard.
Whoa, there's a lot of action there.
Picks up about 6 on the play for Lincoln Sudbury.
A lot of hitting out of bounds there, and no call on it, thank goodness.
Good to see Liam Murray rotating and, getting in the action from the linebacker spot there.
48, and that is 2nd down and 2 for the Warriors.
Well, the scouting report on Dan Murray is above average arm, very good speed. Another quality quarterback that we're facing. And another quality junior quarterback. They all seem to be juniors.
AB
There's a
with
blitz.
the blitz, and right call by LS against it as LS gets outside. Number 5, Ethan McCullough.
Yeah, you
with
see
his
the-
first carry
yeah,
of tonight.
Yeah, this kid is a scamperer. That's what he does. He scampers. He's not a big kid.
And that'll be good enough for an LS 1st down.
All right, back in AB territory where they've been living all night.
All right, from the AB 44 goes the Warriors.
Okay, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's encroachment or a false start. So let's take a look. There we go, false start.
And flies on the play, that will be
I think the offensive line reacted to that blitz. And it's 1st and 15.
Feel this temperature dropping tonight there, partner?
Yeah, we're gonna hit freezing tonight. I'm sure. I know we are. It's 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit, and all I know is I'm cold.
I want you to know that I got the trivia question today.
Oh, I did too.
And
Good for you.
I never even play it, but I got it tonight. It was fun. All right, Dan Ryan on the scramble again as he looks deep, and he throws a wobbly ball downfield, but it is complete. as this kid is a Doug Flutie impersonator here as he gets it downfield to Junior Almeida.
It goes to Junior Almeida, and Cal Sullivan just did not have the closing speed to get to that ball. There's a flag on the play. Well, that's what happens, a legal man downfield. And when you have a quarterback, and that happened with Flutie quite a bit, he probably had more illegal man downfield calls when he was playing quarterback because he just kept the play going so far that the offensive line just released, and they got him this time, and that negates a huge gain.
Wow, a lucky break for the Colonials.
First down, looking Sudbury.
As the ball goes back to the 46-yard line. First down. Boy, you know.
Okay, they're having trouble. They're going to call a timeout. Lopez calling a timeout. They couldn't get their personnel in.
Timeout LS. And while there's a timeout, remember the snack shack is open.
8:40 to go in the second quarter. Really slow-moving game, Tim.
There's some great pizza, which Jason Gray was eating earlier.
Very much.
I think there's hot dogs. There's candy.
And really, it's just, you talked about energy opening up the game. Mark, you don't feel a lot of energy on the AB side of the ball right now.
Not right now, no. But energy, as we know, can be transferable. So let's see what happens.
All right, off tackle play, and wow, almost a first down run goes Ethan McCullough with his second carry of the game, and he's averaging about 20 yards a carry right now.
Well, once again, we said that he scampers, but he showed me a lot more than that. If you look at him, he just bangs right into the secondary and keeps going. And that's a huge gain, almost a first down. It's at a 2nd and 1.5 right now.
An inside run, and that's a first down. And LS starting to run hard and tough.
For LS on the carry, brought down by Jack Emerald for.
That is Eric Kumar, who is he is listed as a tackle. He's your William Refrigerator Perry of this team. He's 5'10", but 230 pounds, and I think that was before he had dinner last night.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ryan looking deep, scrambling out and avoiding yet another set of rushers there. I mean, this kid is just very elusive. He gets about 6-7 yards there out of that scramble.
They have not been able to get to him yet. And he actually gained about 3 yards on that play, about 2nd and 7.
Must be very quick, because there's some good kids chasing him around.
Well, that's why they run the bootleg so much. Scouting report says that they love to run the bootleg with this kid, and you can see why.
All right, 2nd and 8. Trips. Ryan looks left and wants to scramble, and he on a crossing route.
Beautiful textbook tackle.
Junior there. Almeida.
Very nice.
No gain there.
Jack Maddox.
Is that Jack? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Jack
play.
Maddox. Great tackle. Right on it. And it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7.
Here's the replay on that. Watch the crossing route here. If you can see it.
And once again, he's buying a lot of time.
Delivers the ball accurately on the run. All right, 3rd down and 7, maybe 8. Same formation. This time he squares up and goes long on a post route, incomplete, overthrown. Ball was intended for number 21, Ryan Bolin.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a good throw, though. I mean, he overthrew him, but he had a lot of zip on the ball. On a cold night like this, you don't even want to put your hands up to catch that ball. 4th down.
Good
They're
technique,
going
though.
for
You
it.
see how he squared his shoulders
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know,
Good throwing technique. Got his body into the ball. I can't believe that pass by Dan Reimer in Cambridge, throwing that ball 50 yards in the air on his back foot.
All right, 4th down and 8.
Timeout.
Timeout. LS. Coach Lopez wants to talk it over.
Called by LS.
All right, we're getting the crowd coming in here now.
Next weekend,
The Iceberg fans.
Yeah. It's we've seen colder nights than this, Tim.
Tickets are on sale.
I went to that playoff game against Needham. I remember what true
I'm
misery
cold
is
thinking
like.
about that game.
Now you must be freezing. Now you spent 4.5 hours in the sailboat up at the lake today.
It was 47 degrees.
Oh,
but
my God.
The water was coming over the bow. You know, it was blowing 20, 25. It was cold.
Oh, this is all you need here is to be outside now for 2.5 hours.
All right. LS in the pistol.
Oh,
That's
they
offside.
moved.
No flag.
They moved. Oh my God.
That is, and the
You know
fans
what?
are talking
Oh,
about it here.
I mean, that is such a clear penalty. I mean, if my old eyes can see it from 50 yards away, I mean, these guys are paid to make the right calls. That's just
they're on
horrible.
the field. If we show replay of that, you'll see it just straight. I mean, 1st down for LS inside the 20. All these different formations LS is showing here. And
They
this time
finally
they
got
take
him.
Dan Ryan down for the first
Jack
time tonight.
Maddox finally got him down.
Little sandwich play.
And maybe that'll be the start of some
Here's
things
the
turning
replay.
around.
I want to see the replay from the previous.
Yeah, I want to see them jumping. That was such a clear. There you go, Jack.
Oh, good, some good hits.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can get this previous play here. The
I mean,
receiver's all the way downfield at the snap.
It was 5 yards downfield by the time the ball was
That's an
snapped.
advantage. It's
Oh,
Canadian
my
football.
goodness.
You know? Ryan looking for a little.
There's a penalty. All right, here's a call. I think this is coming back.
I want to say thanks to our crew for all the stuff they do. You know, we sit here and complain about the call, but they're on the equipment and the cameras are out there in the cold wind.
Yeah, but look at Ben. Look at the way Ben is dressed.
I know.
He's got his North Face thing on. He could be in Alaska right now.
Yeah, you're right. They are better prepared than we are.
They're better dressed than we are, much more prepared. Holding against LS, and that's going to bring them back. That's a
5:11 to
big
go in the
penalty.
first half. AB so far shut out of this first half.
This is
So
sort of
that's
like a
good break.
mirror image of the of last week's game, where it was 14-0 AB, and then Cambridge came back and made it 14-7, and then suddenly it turned into a game. And let's see if we can make that happen here.
Remaining 2nd down. And a lot.
Jerry McGavick, 2nd down and a lot.
Second and a lot. What is it? What's a lot? It's more than a little, that's for sure. Yeah, it is. About 26 yards is a lot. All right, they're going back and huddling up again. Maybe we can give another penalty,
Another
make it
timeout
36 yards.
He's walking over to coach. I want to say congratulations to the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Eric LaForest.
Oh, what a wedding.
What
Eric
a wedding.
LaForest, former AB football captain, marrying Catherine Morris, who is just, what a beautiful young lady. And what a wonderful wedding. And just to see two Acton kids who have known each other since they were like in 1st grade. There are pictures of them together at St. E's in like 2nd grade.
It was really
Just
terrific.
two wonderful young people.
I agree. You know, it's just two very, very, very special people. And, you know, you always say, you know, in those beautiful evenings about the two special people that are there, but the other takeaway I had was just how special our community is. Because,
Absolutely.
you know, it's just so special to have two kids that you've known for 15, 20 years. Not only us, but almost everybody else in the room knows those two and lots of others.
Well, I just heard that two other Acton kids got engaged recently. I'm not sure if I can make that a matter of public record.
Absolutely,
or not.
it's totally public. I think it's on Facebook.
Okay, we have our sideline reporter and AB great former quarterback Hank Morris just got engaged to the lovely Megan Lito, and congratulations, Tim. You got a great son-in-law coming.
Yeah, absolutely. We're so excited. It was just such a thrill, and those kids have been you know, dating for a while, and it was exciting, and the way Hank did it, you know, I'll tell you, it was awesome. You know, he has a little puppy, Otto.
I love Otto.
Otto
what a great dog Otto is.
Yeah.
I love Otto.
He's a mix of a lab and a Newfoundland, I think, or whatever. And Otto Megan came home from work, you know, from the hospital in her scrub still, opens the door, and Otto is waiting for her, wagging his tail with a sign around his neck that basically said, thanks, you know, things have been going very well since you picked me up from the puppy pound.
I love it.
And will you marry Hank for me? Because I'd like to get this family rolling.
That is so cool. All right, third down.
All right,
third
then Ryan, on a screen pass, look, and there you go. With
good coverage.
Well covered.
Good coverage. It's fourth down. It's still fourth and very long. They're going to have to go for it. John Bourne, number 20 on the stop.
One of my favorite names on the team. I mean, that sounds like...
You can make so many, so many puns about it, but I'm going to... are they going to kick?
They are.
They're kicking from inside the 30.
Look for... I don't know about a fake here. It's a little long, but they're going to kick, and they're going to get it up, and...
Nice punt. They're going to down it. Inside the 10-yard line, great punt and a good decision. They had so many yards to make up to get the first down. That punt from that area actually wasn't a bad idea. And AB's got 3 minutes and 26 seconds to make this a 14-7 game.
You know, in previous situations when we've been forced to move the ball down the field via the air, we've done pretty well. So this might be just a kick in the pants we need right now. All right. Up the middle. Good push goes Kyle Tobin.
Kyle Tobin has tremendous strength.
Brought down by many Warriors, including number 47, Chris Kelly.
Bring up, that's about a 7-yard run.
On the play.
Good gain on the play here. Good first down play. With timeouts, 3 minutes is a lot of time to go down the field.
And a 35 power, and a second effort, and a third effort, and a fourth effort. Capisano,
wait a minute, you forgot the fifth effort. I want to see this play again. Give that kid a hand. He refused to go down. Whoa, look at this. Take a look at that. He is stopped. And then he goes right around, breaks the field again, gets stopped again, and then keeps on going, and then gets out again. And then he gets out again. Incredible. All right.
First down, 2:17 to go in the half. Back to pass over the middle. There's Doherty with a Gronk-like reception for a first down.
Okay, that's what you have to do. I like the play call.
Here's the replay here.
And he takes up so much space in the middle of the field, very much like what you said. He looks like Gronk, in this high school football game. He looks like Gronk.
Back to pass. And wow, leveled.
Whoa, man, I'll tell you, that was
Junior
Junior
Almeida.
Almeida, yeah. And Mike Sarnelli was lucky to just get that pass off there.
Boy, he keeps his eyes downfield, doesn't he?
He was pretty focused there. That's called hanging in the pocket, that's
Wow.
for sure. I would have just turned around and run the other way.
Me too.
All right, come on now, let's go. 1:50 to go.
2nd and 10. All right, there you go on a power on the outside. Capisano gets about 4. Does not get out of bounds.
No, that doesn't help. Clock is ticking right now. They've got to go into hurry up.
And Curtis Taylor.
Once again, I think you got to keep going to Doherty until they find a way to stop him.
3 on the play. 3rd down and 7 for AB.
Okay, there goes the 43 counter and nothing there.
Boy, that was
44
stopped
counter.
right in the middle of the field there.
1:06 and counting for the first half to bring up 4th down.
Well, clearly they tried misdirection. It didn't work. They had to call a timeout, and now they've got a 4th down with a minute left.
AB
And
players down on the field.
this brings up a very tough decision here.
Somebody, it's hard to see who's down. Mr. C is out with Coach Gallant, Coach Maver. Is that Andrew Chaffee?
Yeah, number 60. He looks like he's okay. He's off the field. He's kneeling right now.
7 for the Colonials.
All right.
All right,
Back
4th
in-
and 7. Colonials in punting formation.
Here's Connor Cates.
And another good kick. Gets a little bit of a bounce here as AB takes it down to the 20.
That punt
50
is
seconds to
down
go
for
and a
the
half.
Colonials.
Well, now, you know, let's be honest, Tim. That's a big letdown for AB, not being able to convert on that 3rd down play. And with less than a minute to go, I don't expect Lincoln Sudbury to do anything but just basically run the clock out and go into the locker room with a 14-0 lead. And I would not want to be in the Colonials locker room for the next 15 minutes.
And I would agree, except that you do have a scrambling quarterback here. It gets, you know, so I always, but they line up like they're going to stay tight here. They run off of the wing T
they're
formation.
just going off tackle right now.
A lot of personnel changes on the LS side of the ball in their offensive scheme.
For LS and Kyle Tobin on the tackle. Gains about 4
Well, Tim, I want to take this opportunity to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday, man. We do this every autumn, don't we do this? And
Yeah.
next week is Mrs. Marino's birthday. Want to wish her, #1 fan of AB, a happy birthday.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Mrs.
Well,
Marino.
Statman has all the information. How old is Mrs. Marino?
75 years.
75 years young.
Wow. Terrific.
And
Congratulations, Ms.
lots of
Marino.
energy, and that is going to be
for the Colonials.
almost the last play. That's it. That's at the end of the first half.
It's been it's been an interesting half. You know, it started
LS will
with
let the
that
clock run out.
obvious error from a ref point of view, and like you said, it's a game of emotion, and it really took the error out of Leary Field for the Colonials. And you know, you expected to see a response, and you really haven't. And I think that's what Coach Maver's going to say to his team is that you know, you face adversity, even if it's a bad call, and you got to respond and play the game. It's LX.
That's
after
right.
all.
That's right. It was just a kick in the gut on the first play of the game, and you just got to come back. You got to overcome that. We've got to have to do it, and we'll see you in the second half, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to do it for the first half action. We'll be right back after this quick break with the Statman player comparison brought to you by Shire, Caton, and Epstein.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison brought to you by Shire, Caton, and Epstein. Mark, take it away.
All right, for the Colonials, not much offense. Mike Sarnelli only 1 for 5 for 10 yards. Kyle Tobin, our leading rusher, only 27 yards and 6 carries. And Mitch Doherty, 1 reception for 10 yards. And as we said, we really need to make him a cornerstone of our offense because I think this kid's got great potential. Ryan, on the other hand, 5 for 7, 74 yards, 2 TDs. And really a lot of those yardage were gained because of his mobility and his ability to get out of trouble and buy time. McCullough, he's got 3 carries for 27 yards. And Almeida, Junior Almeida, very, very tough player, 3 receptions for 28 yards and 1 of the 2 touchdowns for the Warriors. So we got to really step it up in the second half, Tim.
Absolutely. You know, it really is. It's a one-sided game. Like you said, you know, Ryan had probably another 60 yards to scramble in that first half. So with that, we'll be right back with highlights from the first half and second half kickoff right after this.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the first half highlights here. And Mark, you know, you start off here with this pooch kick, and you can see the ref call. The ball lands, gets loose here. It's covered up. The ref says it's over, and then the ball's loose, and you know, the rest of the story is there.
Now, listen, look at this elusivity is what you call it. Buying time, Dan Ryan, nobody can cover that long. Easy catch and touchdown, and that was all Ryan. Look at Alex Dillon on this play, too.
Right. With a good cutback run for a touchdown. Good balance.
Okay, this is this kid, Ethan McCullough, really came to play last week, and look at him, just runs over Cal Sullivan on that play, and really can scamper.
Here's Capisano with this first effort, second effort, third effort, fourth effort, and fifth effort. There you go. That was just one of the top 5 runs of the year right there. Well, that's it, folks. We'll be right back after we get a little warmer inside here, and we'll be back with the second half with the score 14-0 Ellis.
make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Always lock it up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Mark, first half, LS, all LS, and second half, it's time for the Colonials.
You know, it's funny. We were inside having a piece of pizza and talking to one of the Lions Club members. The Lions Club they do a great job in there with the stack bar. And the guy turned to me and asked me, he said, "Man, this team is unbelievable. Are they undefeated?" Talking about the Lincoln Sudbury team. They look like an undefeated team tonight.
Well, we got to get, comfortable and used to and make this formation frequent when we kick off. I like this look, so let's keep going back to this with some touchdowns this second half. All right, Connor Cates kicks a bloop to about the 22, and it's down.
Wow,
Number 11, kind of unusual.
That was Alex Dillon, who just took a knee on that.
That was strange, really, don't you think?
Yeah, very strange.
It's not like the kid's not a sharp shooter. He's a very key part of this team. Has some running ability.
Okay, we always say most important possession, first possession of the second half.
All right, Dan Ryan with the scramble and the keeper and showing his speed, and he
got met.
Ooh, that's a sudden stop.
Whoa, was that Jack Maddox that introduced himself to Dan Ryan? Let's see that replay. Was it Liam Murray or Jack Maddox?
Read this and enjoy.
Whoa, talk about an irresistible force and an immovable object. That was Liam Murray, who was immovable object.
2nd and 5. But if there's ever a 5-yard gain that looks good for AB, looked good. I think that one was the right attitude, the right focus, the right tackle. All right, they run sweep and pull down.
Excellent job, excellent job.
Ball carried by number 33,
Trevor Van Leer on the carry. Stopped for about a 2-yard
loss.
They
got John Bourne in the game here at Plugger. And he just made an exceptional play chasing down Ryan here. All right, 3rd and long. Haven't seen too many 3rd and longs here.
Not on that side of the ball. Really, LS every year, a little bit more multiple offense shown. Dan Ryan throws the ball in a flat and right on the money, just incomplete.
Oh, I thought that ball was going to be overthrown, but it just seemed to just float into the receiver's hands, and that was a catchable ball. It wouldn't have been a first down, though. And now AB, let's see if this energy transfer starts taking place here.
Liam Murray and Jack Elmer all back deep for the Colonials.
AB will either be competing in the MIA Division I North Sectional Playoffs or playing another non-playoff team. Go to abfootball.org for the latest information.
And a short kick. It looks out of bounds.
Yeah, we're gonna get it
50
right.
maybe.
We're gonna get it right around midfield.
And AB will take over.
Oh, I'll tell you.
At their own 45.
That's a bad spot.
I think we got hurt on that.
Where's the spot?
Really, that ball angles out. He didn't give us anything on the angle.
Come on. That is
Oh,
a terrible
no,
spot.
that should
I
have
thought
been-
he was going to the 50-yard line.
That should have been right at the 50-yard line, and we're at the 46. At least this is, I think, our best starting field position this game.
Let's see what adjustments we make. I think we're going to go into that short split, short slot there that we run often against LS, but not yet anyhow. I formation, play action, and what a catch! Oh, Doherty! Did you see that catch?
Hanging on. I think this kid, I've been a broken record here, but I think this kid
Here we go.
is going to be a big-time player.
An unbelievable catch. That is an incredible. One-handed.
Boy, talk about soft hands.
This kid can play
Got
at the
a
next
timeout
level.
here. Got a timeout. Number 33 coming off the field for Lincoln Sudbury.
Here's the play again. Watch this. Play action. Linebackers definitely freeze here. See that? Look at the linebacker getting held. You see the linebacker? Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
And that's called big paws. He's got big paws.
He's only a sophomore?
Yep. He's only a sophomore.
Oh,
all right.
Kyle Tobin with the little step run there. Remember, they did that last week when they ran that about 8 times in a row?
Time and time again. All right, are you feeling it?
I am.
Are you feeling the love a little bit?
Absolutely.
All right.
Different. Skipping our step tonight in the second half here. Very different looking team.
18 yards in 2 plays, longest consecutive yard drives this game.
Okay. 18 yards, first 2 plays here.
There's Liam Murray with his first carry, and second and third effort, maybe a yard or 2, and well covered by the Warriors.
All right, we're down to 7:49 in the third quarter. AB moving right now.
And brought down by number 3, Curtis Taylor for LS. Gain of about 2, second down and 8.
All right, back to pass. And it is complete to Cal Sullivan. About a 5-yard gain.
There's a penalty. And let's see who that's on. I like that catch by Sully, and I also like what he did after he caught the ball. He just wouldn't go out. He tried to turn upfield. That's a personal foul on LS. That's 15 yards. Great play by Sully.
Here's the replay. See if we can see this in the crowd here.
Look at this. Here's the throw. Sullivan, good play, and then he didn't stop. He tried to go forward, and that is where the late hit came. I'm not sure. Well, I didn't really see a late hit there, but they called it.
Good camera angle, though, from the folks here. All right, the buck up the middle goes Tobin for a couple.
Brought down by number 78, Keeney.
He almost only got a couple yards on that play, but I almost have to believe that if you run Tobin up the middle 4 times, you're going to get a first down somehow. Because on one of those runs, he's going to bull his way for 6 or 7 yards, even on his own.
I have to agree with that. 2nd and 8. As he comes off Gimpy.
Got Zach Olson coming in, Capasano.
Liam Murray at wing. All right, they run the power. And Capisano patiently makes his way to the 10-yard line.
Driven out of bounds by number 10.
Good play following his blockers.
Okay, take a look at this. Good patience, watching the play develop, and making all that he could out of that play. And these two plays coming up are going to could decide the future of this game here.
Up the middle on a quick dive.
That's going to be very, very close.
Zach Olsen.
I think he's got it. It's a long way here. Let's take a look.
Kyle Tobin checks in, so he went from gimpy to supercharged. And
all right, let's move those chains. We're talking about 1st and goal.
There you go.
And Jerry McGavick says that's good enough for a first down.
That's one of the best looking first downs I've just seen in a long time here. This game seems long and tough, and nice to see AB coming out strong in his second half. Kyle Tobin following his blockers, third effort there, and he goes up and picks his way for about 4 yards.
Now that's what I said. That's what I said. Even when there's nothing there, there's something there, because Kyle Tobin makes it happen.
That brings up 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line for AB.
2nd and goal from the 5.
You can see them clogging up the middle here.
There you go.
Oh, it's
and
beautiful.
It's Capisano with this forward
almost to the goal line.
To about the 1.
And that was a good play call, because everybody was expecting Tobin up the middle. They had all their linebackers bunched in right over center, and they sent Capisano to the right, and they're right on the 1-yard line.
Like
the nose of the ball on the 1.
I like the quick cadence of the play calls here. 3rd and goal on the 1.
Now you give it to Tobin.
And
there
touchdown,
you go.
Colonials.
Okay, that is the recipe for success. Kyle Tobin from the 1, and an extra point is going to make this a 7-point game.
Here's a replay here. And look at the low.
Yeah, you see how low he gets.
From the back for
and he
Capisano.
Oh, that was Capisano.
Give him a little push.
Tough play. Got a little assist too there.
Absolutely. Well, we saw a swinging gate last week on the pro level.
Well, I don't know if you call that a pro level. That was like more Pup Warner level.
All right, the kick is up, and it is good.
All
so
right.
the Colonials get on the scoreboard with 4:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Mark, what I liked about that drive, especially as we got into the red zone, was the cadence of the calls as well. We were on about as close to a quick huddle offense as I've seen. The plays were getting in very quickly, lining up and just attacking LS. And I thought that really had a contribution to the way we were coming off the ball and the attitude.
Absolutely, and we're going to see if that transfer of energy that we keep talking about now relates from offense to defense.
Boy, I just saw a high school kid come by here with shorts and a T-shirt tonight. I mean, I don't know how you can do that.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. All right, Connor Cates, his ankle clearly not 100%. You can see just by the way he walks, but
kid's tough.
Yeah, he really is. He had an incredible game last week. Probably had about 300 yards of total offense and return yardage.
And kicks a bullet down the middle. And up the middle and springs out the edge, but tripped up. Good coverage. Up to about the 30-yard line, go to the Warriors. 1st and 10.
Okay, we've got an injured, I think, Jack Amaral hopping off the field here.
Ellis will take over first and 10.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's got an left ankle injury on Jack Amaral.
A.D. Pop Warner plays their final home game this weekend right here at Liberty Field against the Reading Rockets. Playoff implications. Come on out, watch the future Colonials.
All right, the quick toss. And maybe a couple yards. Colonials.
All right, that is good pursuit.
Taylor on the carry for LS.
Rallying around the football. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
You got John Bourne in there. He's providing a lot of energy for this AB defense. This kid has a nose for the football. Really good special teams player.
A senior.
Yeah, senior who hadn't played football before.
Yeah. And you could see.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Mark, I think what happened there, I'm not sure we did this on purpose or not, but we basically spread our defensive tackles out to almost bait Ryan into a sneak.
And then we just
basically
closed up on
it with the linebackers there and a little foot. Let's see what happens here, but I'm not sure if that was done on purpose or not. But you can see Liam Murray.
Oh my God, that looked like a Lego set falling down.
Interesting. I swear that gap up the middle was like gargantuan.
All right, big 3rd down play here. Big 3rd down. You see the blitz coming. Liam Murray coming in.
Here's the keeper with Ryan as he gets
Oh,
up the middle and a big push, and he gets, looks like a 1st down.
I think he made it, and that was great second effort. And they had him at the 40-yard line, but he just managed to push with some help for 1st down. And
well, the flexibility Coach Lopez has is he can go into really a instant wildcat with Dan Ryan, because that kid gives you that capability.
Yeah, it gives a lot of options. We have not seen the bootleg yet tonight.
All right, 1st and 10 on the Colonial 48. Ryan on the slant, incomplete, behind number 21, Ryan Boland.
For number 21.
Okay, that was his first really bad pass of the evening.
And that brings up.
All right, we got 2nd and 10 here.
2nd and 10.
Pass out to the flat and complete to Boland, and a very good throw.
That was a frozen rope, 20-yard out, and that was a great pass. Great pass. He really set himself up, and I like the way he puts his body. He gets everything, momentum moving forward, giving him really good speed, and that ball had no arc at all. That was just thrown on a line.
That's one of the toughest throws to make for a high school quarterback. And this time up the middle, and LS gaining back some momentum here. Goes Curtis Taylor, picking his way up.
All right, we're down to 1:43 in the 3rd quarter.
Here's the replay. Watch Curtis Taylor with the footwork, picking his way up, skipping and stepping and sliding and pushing his way. There's a lot of determination.
Got a lot of people on top of him, and he keeps going. And it's 2nd and short. And Ryan has a lot of options on this 2nd and short. Let's see what he does.
They just run a sweep and cut up the middle. Goes McCullough for about 15-yard gain, and too much there.
Yeah, too easy. Too much and too easy.
Keeping the call on the carry for the Warriors, fell down by Andy Dickinson.
Here's the replay. Watch this as he cuts up the seam. Just a quick cut there. And
big hole there, big hole.
Look at the speed, right? Splits two defenders. Good looking play. Here we are in basically the pistol over center. The offset eye. And good. Look at this run. Look at the agility of Curtis Taylor. Just different type of runners going at it.
Yeah. Real different look. Different look between McCullough and Taylor. And looked like a few missed tackles there.
First down. First and goal for the Warriors.
He was really.
That's a good looking player.
Yeah.
That might be the best running back they have.
That was good. Good run by Taylor. But also poor tackling on the part of AB.
Taylor has 8 carries for 55 yards.
Statman tells us Taylor 8 carries, 55 yards. And most of them have come in the second half.
All right, this is a key stand here for
20-second timeout.
Well, they call a timeout with just 7 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I think LS doing us a favor to just kind of at least
regroup
from a defensive strategy point of view. What do you call here? But this is a big stand here, Mark. You got 7 seconds to go in the third quarter, 14-7. You want to keep this game within 1 score. And LS knocking on the door here.
You do a fantastic job in the shack and great work in our community. Come on up and snack shack and get yourself some food.
Curtis Taylor as the eye back with McCullough off to his left. And it's Taylor again this time.
All right, good stop. And that's the end of the quarter. And we needed that. I think, as you said, I think that timeout really helped the defense.
Here's a replay here. Just quickly, you'll see AB reacting, keying on Taylor.
Okay, as the AB marching band plays Hey Baby, one of their favorites, we want to thank our sponsors. Acton Pharmacy, our lead sponsor of our pregame show. Gallant Insurance, law firm of Shire, Caton, and Epstein. The STEINBERG-LALLI Charitable Foundation. Harsip and Stewart Family Law. And TC Landos. Thank you all once again for your support of AB Football and Acton TV.
Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate all the help you provide for our communities. It's great. It's really great. All right, fourth quarter. 14-7 LS with LS knocking on the door. And
now you also have to ask the question at this point, what kind of kicker do they have and how confident they are in their kicker if they don't score the next 2 plays.
Second goal for LS to start the fourth quarter from the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. And they call timeout.
Timeout, LS.
Maybe there was something in the defensive alignment there that they didn't like.
Folks, another reminder that next weekend, Persimmon Circus.
You get a chance, Mark. We'll take a look at those top 25 teams in Massachusetts in a few minutes after this drive.
Persimmon.
All right, McCullough steps in easily on a 35 power.
And that was vision and just quickness on the part of McCullough, the way he cut. Take a look at that. He saw an
There's the
opening
replay.
and went right to it. Take a look at this. Look at this cut. It's right there, and there's nothing to it. He just runs away from contact, and touchdown, Lincoln Sudbury.
All right, with 10:54 to go, it's 20-7 with LS looking for the conversion here. And it's a fake, and it's stopped.
No good.
Wow.
That was an interesting call. I'd love to see the replay on that because I don't think I've ever seen that play
Is that
before.
from the Chuck Pagano playbook or something? What is going on with that call?
That was so interesting. And even better because it didn't work. And that was a kicker. That was Chris Kelly.
Let's take a look at those top 25 teams, Mark.
All right, we've got no change at the top. Xavier and St. John's Prep are 1 and 2. Marshfield number 3. They're all undefeated. But let's go down to number 18, where we have our neighbor Concord Carlisle, and number 21, Westford Academy. And I'll tell you, Westford Academy established that position by defeating Newton South last week, and that essentially gives Westford Academy the road to the undisputed DCL large. All they have to do is to beat either Cambridge or AB. If they beat either one of those teams, then they have the DC large title by virtue of beating Newton South.
All right, here we go. Kick the Capisano again, and he gets hit at his own 30-yard line. First and 10 Colonials.
All right, it's time to get urgent. We need some urgency here with 10:49 to go.
Tackle made by number 23, Dylan Murphy. And number 7, junior.
All we need is a score, some defense, and another score. We go home.
And all I need is some gloves like you have.
We're not doing much good, I'll tell you.
Why didn't I bring gloves with me?
Wow. All right, 24 buck, and look at Kyle Tobin. Look at Kyle Tobin go 15 yards right up the middle.
I've just never seen, I mean, this kid could probably squat 400 pounds. I have just never seen anybody carry
Here's the replay
players
here.
like this. Take a
Watch
look at
this.
this. Just carrying players. Wow, he was almost down. And look at that. There are 4 tacklers.
Liam Murray with his first carry of the game, and nothing there.
Liam Murray stopped at the line of scrimmage for the LS.
Liam Murray does not look full speed at all.
No, he's had, you know, he had that great first game. It looked like he would just be like an all-scholastic, great. And then injuries have hit him, and it's really a shame. I mean, the good news is that we're going to see a lot more of Liam Murray.
All right, up the middle we go again for 6 or 7.
7 on the carry for the Colonials.
All right, just keep doing it.
9:40 to go in the ball game, so we got to keep this pace up. Get some plays off. Clock is definitely something to manage carefully here. All right, flex. And strong running up the middle again. And that's what you like to see, the attitude.
All
That's
right.
Colonial football.
Okay, that is responding.
Here's the replay here.
All right, another first down.
Kyle
Tobin, I'll tell you, he's just absolutely dominating.
Up the middle on the little dive play off the flex.
Oh, that's good. That was a great play call. Gonna just mix it up a little bit. Liam Murray getting up, and you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. He's just not where he was in that first game. And hopefully he'll get his health back.
And Kyle Tobin running with the band in there. Just, you see
Kyle Tobin on the carry.
the violent, choppy steps there.
He's just
hurling
short of a
himself.
first down. Just short of a first down. May not be the worst thing in the world to have 3rd and a half a yard here.
And that'll be just short of the first down. So it's 3rd and
Well,
less
will
than a
they
yard for the Colonials.
go for play action here, Tim?
See how we go.
No,
Kyle Tobin
no.
right up the middle. And it's a war zone.
No, seriously. Have you ever seen any runs time after time after time where every play ends with like a conference? There's a conference at the end of every play here.
There's a mass of blue.
It's not somebody tackling someone. It's just a group of people having to get together.
Back to pass. And it's complete to Liam Murray for a nice 15-yard gain.
Ah, that's great.
Goes
Great play.
Sardelli.
Let's see how Murray looks. Good reception by Liam Murray and good yak.
Here's the replay here. It's a beautiful pass.
We
Squares
got
the
some good
shoulders.
yak. Yards after catch by Liam Murray. Take a look at this. He's got about 10 yards, and he just absolutely stiff, gave an elbow to one of the defenders.
Wow. Kyle Tobin. That's a different formation. That isn't your standard flex. They're actually splitting the line.
No, that's right, exactly.
It's almost an offset eye. I have to ask.
No, it's a little
Gallant this
wrinkle.
week.
It's a
What the-
little wrinkle from their typical flex formation.
2nd down for the Colonials.
All right, I think LS has seen enough.
Timeout on the field.
All right,
Scores, thanks to Coach McGovern.
they've only passed once, but they haven't used a lot of time, Tim. It's only
No.
been a couple of minutes.
Like I said, this
so-
quick cadence has helped us. I mean, it's quick for the Colonials. I mean, he's still coming over to get a play, but it's much more urgent in the way we're calling the plays.
Absolutely,
I really like it.
absolutely. Good. It's a good rhythm. And what it does, it just it just keeps it's like a pitcher in baseball who throws very quickly. It just keeps everybody into the game, on their feet, and just focused.
How about those amazing Mets, huh?
I wanted the Cubbies. I wanted the Cubbies.
I would have been happy for the Cubbies, but I grew up a Mets fan, and
Okay, I understand now.
and with Tom Seaver and Jerry Kuzman and Ed Charles at third base, and
So you were on the other side of the Buckner play from me, huh?
I was.
Oh my goodness, I never knew that. I think this is the end of our broadcasting relationship.
But I've been a Red Sox fan for a long
All
time.
right, okay, all right. Well, all right, let's go. We got 7:01 to go.
Up the middle goes Kyle Tobin. Look at the push. And
He's gonna
across
get
the
in.
goal line. Call
He's
the
gonna
touchdown,
get in.
refs. There it
Yeah.
is, right there.
I like
6:50 to go.
that conference.
Oh,
Oh, that was a conference call right there. And oh my goodness, I've never seen this phenomenon before.
that is willpower. Here's the replay. This is it.
You call it, Tim.
Watch this as he goes and backs up and spins, and it's just a will. I want a touchdown, and he takes it in.
And I want to give an assist on that play to Andy Dickinson, who just pushed Kyle Tobin into the end zone.
So here's the recipe, Mark. You kick this extra point, a defensive stand, and you take it down again and take this game home.
Well, yeah, and that's where that failed two-point conversion, where they tried to get
Here's
fancy.
the replay. Let's just look at this one more time.
And look at Andy Dickinson, number 63. Watch him come into it. Look at Andy
Look at it.
Dickinson.
Oh,
look
that's
at him.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Mr. C wanted to line up. He's coming up the field right now.
All right, big extra point here. Yeah, Mr. C better get off because that's 12 players on the field. 11 players and a trainer.
And the kick is up. And
That
it is
perfect.
good.
Perfect.
All
All
right.
right, we're back in business here.
You know, it's like the old times, just like Belichick gets into Coach Pagano's head. You know, we could have that. You know, it's been more often than not that Coach Maverick gets into the other coach's head, even if it's his friend Coach Tom Lopez. Have it going for that 2 on that previous conversion for Coach Lopez.
It's very Belichickian.
It really was.
Okay, Statman, you had a stat for us. What was that?
Kyle Tobin, 16 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown in today's game.
16 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown for Kyle Tobin.
Nice work, Kyle.
And he has bench pressed about 60,000 pounds tonight.
Even the Vans picked it up. All right. Kick a squib down the middle of the field.
All right. That is down at the 25.
That's a good play.
Yeah, that was Hayden Fry. Wasn't Hayden Fry the name of the coach on Coach? Oh, no, Hayden Fry was the Iowa football coach, I believe.
That's right. Oh, boy, Iowa, you really pulled that off. That's right.
You know who's on this team, too, on Lincoln Sudbury? Is we've got number 8. We haven't seen him, running back George Smirlis. Part of the famous Smirlis family.
Is that another Smirlis?
Another Smirlis.
And a running back. Wow. High snap. And Ryan keeps it up the middle for a couple-yard loss.
All right. The tide is turning here. We can stop them and win the battle of field position.
Here's the replay here. Ryan does a good job just to keep control of the ball.
Yeah, he really does. He really does.
Campusano's limpering up on the sideline.
All right, we got 2nd and 12 here. Time for a turnover. Boy, I tell you, we had 4 turnovers against Cambridge in the first half alone.
All right, the quick toss, and oh, there's a ball. Wow, you called that, Mark. It's AB ball.
Okay. All right, it's time for a turn. Did I say time for a turnover? All right. That's what
Curtis
I'm talking
Taylor.
about.
Let's see the replay here, Mark. You called this absolutely right on the money. There's a toss to Curtis Taylor, I believe. There he is. And he gets a handle on it.
He lost it right there. Lost it right there.
Who was that? Can we tell? Boy, there's some hard hitting. All right, here we go. Already lined up. And Kyle Tobin is still spinning. He's still going. And the refs better give him that forward motion there because he was in the. I don't think they did.
Yeah, Jerry McGavick cannot identify the tackler. He's just saying brought down by a number of Lincoln Sudbury defenders. Good gain. You gain 5 yards on first down. That gives you many options.
5:33 to go in the game. Colonials 2nd and 5 on the 20 or 18. There you go. Liam Murray on the outside, and he's taken down for about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, they just totally blew up that play. And now we're in a very, very precarious 3rd down position.
They're going to be keying on Tobin on this play here. I think it's Doherty time.
That's just what I was going to say. It's Doherty time.
That kid is something else. Gronk needs to send him a birthday card or something, man, you know. Here we are in that. Tobin, and not enough there to bring up fourth.
Okay, that's a good gain, though. And it's going to be about 4th and 3 or 4th and 4.
All right, does the whole place here in Leary Field think it's going to go to Kyle Tobin tonight? LS does, we do. See what Coach Maber does with this.
Let's have a bootleg. You know, one of these days, a bootleg. I think they tried the bootleg at the end of the Newton South game.
Here's the bootleg. He keeps it, cuts up, and it's nothing. Oh, he's short.
Didn't make it.
I think the bootleg was open on the wide side of the field.
On the other side. On the other side. Yes. They had this side of the field covered. If the play had gone the other way, Sarnelli had a lot of open field, and now we still have good field position here. So if we can get a 3 and out, we're still in pretty good shape.
Tobin now has 106 yards on the game, 18 carries.
Yeah, Kyle Tobin has gone over the century mark this game. And all of them, Tim, all of them, you know, this isn't a kid who gains 20 yards running outside. Every single yard Kyle Tobin has been earned tonight. Okay, let's get going. Don't know what the holdup is here. All right, good stop on first down there.
Yep,
just a couple of yards.
About 3. Really, with 3:49 to go and counting, we have to stop them and very quickly here. 3 and out would be the right way. Watch Ryan on a keeper here.
All right, well done. Whoa, okay.
Maybe a yard to bring up 3rd down and 5. Here's the replay here.
Everybody just packing it in right now. I think with Sarnelli came in on that play, made a good stop. He was right in the middle of it.
All right, this is really pretty close to the game right here for AB. You stop him here, you're really create a significant opportunity to win this game. 3rd and 6. All right, to give this to McCullough, and he is stopped.
Okay, that's it. Oh, there's a flag.
And there's a flag on the play.
Wait a minute, that flag is a late flag. I don't like late flags. I don't like late flags.
It's against LS from at least one player's opinion. But you decline it and...
Okay, chop block. Chop block against LS, and it is declined. So it's 4th down, and we're going to get the ball in good field position, Tim, with 3:16 to go.
And there's Doherty right there in the sidelines getting all tuned up.
Doherty's right now as a sophomore looks like a man playing with kids.
2 more years in the weight room, this kid is going to be
a real good basketball player too.
All right, let's make sure we don't have too many men on the field here. Go ahead, Mark. You count them.
1, 2, 3. I can't. There are too many going back and forth.
I know. And they change it up. Look at all the personnel here.
A lot of personnel change here.
Jack Emerald.
Jack Emerald.
All right, Jack.
And Liam Murray back.
And Liam Murray.
Okay.
Back.
Chris Kelly back to kick for LS.
High snap, and they do kick it away. And Liam Murray with a great catch there under pressure.
Wow, I was holding my breath there
Me too.
when Liam Murray was reaching for that ball, because that's the kind of ball that gets muffed. And we've got good field position, Tim. We're on the 44-yard line, and we got plenty of time to go. 3:06. That can take a lot of Kyle Tobin runs. 3:06.
Tough to see Connor Cates on the sideline.
I
for this
know,
kind of
it
drive.
really is. You know, that's been a huge loss for us tonight, not having Connor Cates.
And wow, what a hit! And he's still going.
I mean, this
Kyle Campusano.
I have no idea how he managed to stay upright
Here's
after
a
that
replay
hit.
here.
That's one of the hardest hits I have seen. Look at this. He's coming around, and out of nowhere, he just gets blasted. Look at that. He gets thrown in the air, and he keeps going, and he makes positive yardage.
That's inspirational to the team. All right, slot right. There it is. Little slant play for about 6 yards. Good play. 2:18 to go and counting.
All right, big play here.
Doherty
Going
with the
to Doherty
reception over
again.
slant.
Third down.
All right. Got to get these kids set here, everybody. Back to pass. He keeps it up the slot.
He's
and
got
it's
it.
First
He's
down.
got the first down. Let's see where that spot
Look at
is.
the ref
It's
with the retro spot.
That is a horrible spot.
These refs.
That's going to be a 4th down. That's a horrible spot. Whoa, huge play. Minute 40 to go, and time is ticking here.
That spot.
And this is the game, Tim. This is the game right here.
They line up in that flex formation. And it's Kyle Tobin with a first down and more.
Oh, look at that.
Helmets off.
Coming out the other side. Knocking off helmets. Said, let's stop that clock. It's 1st and 10. 1:25 to go. Kyle Tobin coming off the field. Whoa, he brought his lunch bucket tonight.
Oh, all right. 1:15 to go and counting. Sarnelli barking out instructions. All right, play action. He goes for the bootleg. Run it, baby. Let's go. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought he could keep it for about 20 yards there,
Yeah,
Mark.
he could. He had some running room. He might have gotten a first down, and we were lucky that that ball wasn't picked off. We just dodged a huge bullet there. Still alive here.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
I think it's across the line of scrimmage, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought he was running it all the way at that point. We could take a look at that replay and see whether he might have been past that line of scrimmage.
Here's the replay here. See where the stick is. He comes around.
He comes around. He looks like he's got some good running. No, he was not past the line of scrimmage.
Wow, we're lucky. Lucky there, 59 seconds to go. 2nd down and 10. And see where they mark this play. I think it's timeout LS.
Timeout LS.
So I'm not sure what happened there. Did they call a flag and pick it up, or?
These refs have really, they've gotten a D grade tonight.
They have not distinguished themselves tonight for sure.
Start next week. They're on the payroll. Make sure you go to.
No, they're not on the Lincoln Sudbury payroll.
To get the latest information about who and where
No, refs can, you know, just like football players, refs can have a bad night too. Generally, they do a great job.
And one more quick reminder, November 7th.
Of course, if you ask Tommy Heinsohn about
very first
refs,
AD football of the year,
oh,
workday fundraiser.
He's a classic.
Hire a cheerleader or football player to come to your house and do some work.
all right, less than a minute to go.
Talk some football, break some leaves. What a great day. Go to abfootball.org for all the information. Second down and 10 for the Colonials.
All right, 2nd and 10, 59 seconds
All
to go.
right, we got Doherty and Maddox split left with Cal Sullivan in the slot. They're going to go to the left. Oh!
Sarnelli gets hit. Wow, there's some big hits tonight.
He just didn't have the time to get that off. And Sarnelli gets right up and goes over to Coach Maver. 3rd down and 10. 2 plays to go here.
Liam Murray checks in. We must have all 10 timeouts left there too, Mark. We got to. All right. Back to pass again. He's under pressure with the blitz. The ball's loose. Wow.
All right, that was absolutely no chance for Sarnelli.
Just a total.
Big number 78. Just a complete breakdown in protection there. And that was big Mike Kenny coming in. So now it is 4th down. You got about you've got to get to the 29-yard line. So it's just basically throw it up and see what happens. But you need time to do it. Oh, two tough plays in a row, Tim, here.
Really?
Big hit on Sarnelli and then the sack.
You really don't see that kind of protection breakdown on an AB play, but it really was a, maybe a screen. I'm not sure. It was tough to see what exactly the play was, or a throwback. Yeah, throwback screen maybe.
All right, here we go. This is it.
All right, back to pass again. He's got a little bit of time. And incomplete. And that will be the game, folks, for LS.
Yeah, that's
it. Be able to take a few knees here. 39 seconds to go. A tough break by the Colonials.
Yeah, Vondre Parham just beat Nick Juracek on that play. And that's it. That's it for the game. 20-14, just 39 seconds to go. All LS has to do is to take a knee. And another tough Friday night, Tim.
Yeah, it's, again, it's as we opened up, any given 3 or 4 or 5 play sequence, this team looks phenomenal. But it's, you got to string more together than that to win a football game in a very competitive league.
Now this represents the end of the regular season. It's a 7-game regular season. The playoffs start next Friday, and we will find out who our opponent is. We're not in the playoffs. 8 teams in Division I North make the playoffs. 4 teams are in the consolation bracket, and we are one of the 4 teams. Most likely we're going to be playing Chelmsford once again. And
like the old days, playing Chelmsford twice
yeah,
a season.
I know. I'm
for
saying,
the wrong reasons.
Yeah, exactly. For the exact opposite wrong reasons.
Well, there it is, folks. The game, LS stays, holds it together in the second half and wins 20-14 over the AV Colonials here. Tough break as the Colonials came out the second half with a lot more energy and just couldn't pull it together on the defensive side of the ball enough to hold LS down. And with these two,
Tim, it really just came down to one or two plays, just executing one or two plays right there at the end. Could have made the difference. Next week, we can't tell you who we're playing. We can't tell you where we'll be, but we'll be somewhere doing the game next Friday night.
Well, that's going to do it for today's game, but don't go away just yet, everybody. We'll be right back after this quick break with second half highlights starring Kyle Tobin.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. We'll start out here with the play action pass over the middle to Doherty. A nice reception there, one-handed catch. It's beautiful.
Now, if you think Kyle Tobin does it all by himself, he doesn't. Look at that. Kyle Campusano is giving him an assist over the goal line.
And there's McCullough with all daylight there to the end zone as the Warriors score another time in the second half.
And here we go, Mike Sarnelli to Liam Murray, and good. And watch Liam Murray just knock a guy down with his elbow and makes great yardage after his catch.
And here's Kyle Tobin, and then he gets an assist from Raskowskis and who's that?
Dickinson.
Dickinson, yeah. Over the goal line and touchdown.
Yeah, Kyle Tobin got some great support. Take a look at this. Kyle Campusano playing tackling dummy here, and he goes 3 feet up in the air, and he lands on his feet, and he still makes some yardage after that, and it gets whacked again.
That is one tough kick.
Wow.
Well, that's it, folks. Again, there's some highlights of the game as the Colonials just looked good for a section, but couldn't pull it all together to defeat the Warriors. And as you said, we'll find out where we are in a few days for the coming week. And with that, Mark, just want to appreciate the crew and the cameramen and the whole team back in the truck. Go ahead.
Okay, we want to thank Chris Gray. We want to thank Brian Coulahan, Todd Rasabarda, Ben Kroll. Ben, very well dressed, by the way. Very well dressed. Mark Ducey, Brittany Ford, Mike Chapman, Pat Snow, our erstwhile director, Rick Deegan, and who could forget our stat man, Will Henry, keeping the stats all game long. And in the truck, Shane Brown on instant replay. And once again, our director is Rick Deegan. And thank you all. You all do a great job and support us in AV football. And, it's a loss. There are a lot of positives. That's the crazy thing about this team is exactly what you say. There are these highlight moments, these great moments. It's not like this team is not doing anything. It's just that they just can't keep it together for a sustained period of time.
That's where it is, and we're proud of these kids. They're going out there and playing AV-style football, and it's we appreciate the way they bring it each and every week and entertain us, these terrific student athletes. And with that, it's cold outside, folks. It's definitely winter around the corner now. And with that, we'll see you next week somewhere. Take care.